So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucy and in today's video we are doing perhaps one of my favourite videos to film, and that is my Bookish Christmas gift guide. So I try and do one of these videos every year. I think I've done it most years I've been on BookTube, which has been 7 years, I think. Anyway, I've got some really exciting books and bookish items to show you today. Christmas is one of my favourite seasons, obviously after autumn. I'm an autumn girl at heart, but I would say Christmas is like so up there for me. Like autumn, winter is just everything. And I am just feeling very festive. Like I'm looking at the pile of Christmas decorations that are currently on my floor, ready to be put up tomorrow. So as I'm filming this, December hasn't yet started, but it's about to. We're coming into the Christmas season and I'm very ready for it. So guys, before we do get on with the video, before I show you what books I would recommend you buy for gifts this season, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and of course don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The details will be down in the description bar below. As you can see, I'm dressed in my Christmas jumper, I have my coffee, and we're just gonna have a good time showing you guys all the things that I picked out that you can get for the bookish person in your life this Christmas. Or for yourself, because that's also really good. So the first thing I wanted to talk about that I would recommend getting someone this Christmas is something that has been kindly gifted to me from a box of stories. So I have this box here, it's quite heavy, not gonna lie, but basically a box of stories is a subscription box. You can also get one-off boxes, and basically what it is you get a box like this through your mail, you open it up, and under this little paper are 4 paperback books. The USP of this box is basically undiscovered, amazing books that you probably won't have heard of, but have kind of missed the mark in terms of like, you know, success, in terms of like bestsellers and everything like that. These are just really under the radar books that are at risk of being pulped by publishers. So they have basically ordered them and they basically filter them into different genres of boxes. So you can get a fiction box, you can get a non-fiction box, you can get YA, you can get historical fiction. So a box of stories very kindly sent me a box. So thank you guys for sending me this one. So let me show you guys what books I got in this box. We got With Malice, Wish You Weren't Here by Eileen Cook. I think I have heard this one. It is a chilling psychological thriller. It is YA. This sounds amazing and very up my street. We also have The Keepers, The Box and the Dragonfly by Ted Sanders. This looks like a middle grade to me, and I don't really read much middle grade, but I think that this sounds amazing. It says, what's in it? Magic, danger, destiny and secrets. We also have this title, but it's called Lean on Pete, and it's by Willie Vlautin. It says, now a major motion picture. So it tells the story of 15-year-old Charlie Thompson, a kid who yearns for stability as his single-parent father moves them from job to job across the Pacific Northwest. Desperation brings Charlie to a rundown horse track where he gets work of his own as a groomer to a bitter, aging trainer. It's there that he finds kinship with the horse Lean on Pete and ultimately sets off on a journey to try and save them both. This sounds incredible, and I've never ever heard of this book, so this box is obviously doing its job. And finally we have Claudia Gray's Defy the Stars, and I do believe like I've seen this book before. It is just stunning, and I kind of am obsessed with the cover of this one. It says for fans of Divergent as well, so I'm all about that. So the reason why I chose to include this in this video is because I think this would make a very unique Christmas present for any book lover in your life. Like I said, you can buy the different genres of boxes. You can buy them one-off, or you can buy them on a subscription basis. So if you really want to gift someone, I don't know, like 6-month subscription, 4 different books each month that they probably wouldn't have read or have heard of, I think it's a really exciting one. And I just think this is a very unique idea for a book box. Like the whole point is that the books aren't popular, that you'll probably find some really hidden gems. So the next item that I would love to receive as a Christmas present is something that became a bit of a phenomenon this year. And this book is Normal People, the Scripts. This is obviously by Sally Rooney, who wrote Normal People. This is the book of scripts that they used for the BBC adaptation. Guys, when I tell you, like, there's photos in this, there obviously are the scripts, which are pretty amazing, not gonna lie. It is just beautiful. Like, it is a beautifully made book. The artwork and the imagery inside the book are just stunning. And this is one of my favorite pictures as well. I just love this. I think this is just a really special book, especially for any normal people fan in your life. If you did have a friend or a family member who was obsessed with the TV show, this is a perfect present. And it's also something that you can gift to non-book readers, because obviously they can choose to read the scripts, they can choose to read this if they want to, but it's also just a beautiful book to have on your shelf and just to own. So I really would recommend this one. This is Normal People the Scripts. It's out now and I'm obsessed. I will of course leave all the links to where you can buy all these items down in the description bar, including this one. Okay, so my next bookish gift idea is something a little bit niche, but I do think for a certain person in your life, they would love this. So this is Astropoets, Your Guides to the Zodiac by Alex Dimitrov and Dorothea Lasky. So this book essentially is a book all about the zodiac, but there's also poems about that star sign at the end of their chapter. So at the beginning, this book tells you all about the star signs, all about astrology. Then it goes into the different star signs. It tells you about their unique characteristics and kind of what makes each of the zodiac signs special. And then of course, there is a poem on each zodiac sign. So I think this is just a really unique concept for a book. I'm sure you all know someone who is a little bit woo-woo and who just loves the zodiac, really believes in their star sign, always looks it up. This is just a really fun little stocking filler and I just think it's really cute. It's also, I don't know if you can see how beautifully made it is, but you've got all the spot UV on the cover and it's just a very, very beautiful gifty book. So I'm a big fan of this one and I think I would love to receive this as well because I'm a little bit woo-woo like that. So my next bookish choice is A Poem for Every Winter Day. This is edited by Ali Esseri. First off, look how beautiful this book is. I know it's a bit blinding, the foil, but that's what makes this book such a beautiful item. So as this is a poem for every winter day, it starts on the 1st of December and lasts until the end of February. And I think this is just quite a seasonal, lovely item because I would love to receive this. I think it's a really kind of like lovely, special gift. But also, you know, the winter months can often be very, very dreary and quite depressing at times. So I think having this to go back to and mark the winter that they're having is a really, really lovely thing. So I'll link this down below, but this is gorgeous. And you know, I would buy this for myself, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a beautiful item. And I love the idea of kind of having something special on every day of winter. So I feel like I recommend this in every single gift guide, but I would always recommend to any book lover in your life getting them the Penguin Clothbound Classics. So this gorgeous, gorgeous item is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and this is the Clothbound Classics edition. It is my favorite edition ever, and as you can see, they are just stunning. As I said, they're clothbound, so they feel lovely. And also Penguin have done an awesome job of really kind of making each classic look really gorgeous. I actually have 2 Clothbound Classics on my Christmas list this year, which I'm hoping to find under the tree. But I have Jane Eyre, I also have The Odyssey somewhere around here, and I have Frankenstein. And each one of those is just so special. I have read Jane Eyre, I've read Frankenstein, I've not read The Odyssey, but even though I have read these books, I just like having them as like treasured, beautiful objects. So for any bookish lover in your life who you're like, I don't know what to get them because, you know, they've probably read every book under the sun, I'd get them the Clothbound Classics because they are collectible, they are lovely, and they will appreciate it. And finally, my final recommendation is something a little bit different. This is a hybrid between a cookery book and a narrative non-fiction book. It is The Christmas Chronicles by Nigel Slater. So Nigel Slater is obviously a very celebrated chef, but this is something a little bit quirky and different. So let me just show you. First, I really, really love the end pages. There's this kind of Scandi snow vibe to them. And basically what this book does, kind of like the poem for every winter day, is that it takes you through the festive season from November until the end of January. So it starts off with the 1st of November and it says a toast to the winter solstice. And this chapter is all about how to make hot, lovely apple drinks. ciders, and just really, really gorgeous things like that. And then it kind of moves through what you can cook to prepare for your Christmas dinner. So 4th November, the joy of stuffing. And it talks about how to make a really lovely stuffing for your Christmas dinner. So then it even goes all the way through the Christmas season until January. And then in January, it's about using up those leftovers from Christmas. I really, really love this book because it isn't just a recipe book. Obviously, there are lovely recipes in this. It's more an experiential, lovely kind of narrative about Nigel Slater's life and his Christmases and his traditions. If you want to feel cozy and you want the person you're buying this for to feel cozy, like this is the perfect gift. And it's also just a very, very special, gorgeous item to own. So as you can see, it's just covered in foil. Oh, guys, I love this book, and I think it's a very, very special gift, and anyone would be very, very delighted to receive this under the tree this Christmas. So guys, that was it for my Bookish Christmas gift guide. Quite short and sweet, I think you'll agree. But I wanted to just handpick my favorite items and what I would love to receive, but also kind of make the items more accessible. So if you're struggling on what to buy, you know, a family member, a friend, a secret Santa, then you've got everything here. And I think most of these items would work for anyone. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video and have had some inspiration from it. Thank you so, so much for watching, and don't forget to stick around by clicking that subscribe button if you did enjoy this video. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.